knowing when to ask for help is critical when you're in a leadership position.
It's getting the best out of people. That's the essence of leadership.
Tami Longaberger, Chair and CEO of the Longaberger Company, is ready for some questions from our students from Wayne State University School of Business Administration. Your question, please.
Hi, my name is Bridget Rice and I'm an accounting major. My question is, with other marketing companies reaching out to the younger generation, like Avon with their Mark company, how do you plan on reaching out to that generation?
That's a really good question, and it's one that as a business we have conversations about every day. When we're thinking about the kinds of products we have sold the last 20, 30 years, it's going to require us to make some changes in our product line. And so of course our designers and basket makers are busy at work designing products that really will appeal to women more your age and maybe between 20 and 30 years old. So new product design is an important part of that.
Your question, please.
Hello, my name is Amy. I'm a third-year business management student, and my question is, what benefits and problems have you seen trying to keep your company as domestic as possible?
It is a challenge, and it's one that we work very, very hard at. There have been so many times, as I mentioned, new product introductions, that we might want to introduce something new, and we go out to source an American vendor. Maybe it's pottery or a wrought iron piece or even fabrics, and you come back so disheartened because you just cannot find a supplier in the States that can produce the volume. And so we continue to source in America any opportunity we can.
You just came out with a new line of pottery sourced in America, right?
Yes.
Or it's coming out?
Yes. Yeah, it's coming out of West Virginia at Homer Laughlin. And you know, it's much more expensive, but we have people who are as committed to America as we are and continue to buy that product, and it's very important to them.
Great. Your question, please.
Hi, my name is Celeste Johnson, and I am a information system management business major. And my question to you is, do you think you would have been as successful as you are had you had not gone to college?
You know, that's a tough one for me. I think that education is really important, and I particularly think the world is very different now. And if I was going to college right now, I would say, to answer your question directly, I don't think I could be as successful in these times without a college education as I was afforded or my father was afforded 25, 30 years ago.
Your question, please.
Hello, my name is Morgan Moss, and I'm in the Masters of Business Administration with the concentration in accounting. And I want to know, when you became CEO, how was the transition for you working with the company to becoming a leader?
Yeah, it's very different. It's an excellent question, and running a business, being the manager of a business is very different than being the leader. And I had worked for my father for 16 years and worked beside him. We talked on Sundays, which is what family businesses do. You go to dinner at his house and you talk about it. So constantly, I knew as much about how the business was run as anyone. But stepping into that leadership role requires a different skill set. And it's one that I wish I would have had the opportunity to learn about. You learn it by on-the-job training, and you really find out what you're made of. And thank goodness for me, I had inherited the gift of never giving up and trying harder and never accepting a failure. And I think that actually in the end is a really important quality of a leader.
Thanks. We thank Tami Longaberger, Chair and CEO of the Longaberger Company, for answering our students' questions.